Hey guys, welcome to another Tressa's Collectibles gameplay video. My name is Simu, also known as Chairman, doing the intro for the first of hopefully many times now that I'm back in the area. And this is our third game of the Dengeki block. Hopefully this has been really fun for you guys as it has been for us. And we got two final exciting decks to show off for you all today. So I'm going to be playing over here the level 3 standby combo, the Tomoka from Rokubu, with the 2-1 Yukina combo that changes from the 1-0 to the 2-1 and just gets really big. I think a lot of people played this when the set first came out in JP. This was really popular, and it just tries to be really big. And across from me today is...
How's it going, guys? Mike here, back again for the third video. And what I'm going to be playing today is just it's a bunch of cards in one deck. It's a 50 card deck, but we are going to be playing a triple climax line. Starting off with the level 0 Kuroneko Goldbar combo. Her climax combo is when I play the climax, reveal the top card of our deck, and then if it is a character, we can add it to hand. And then the level 1 Taiga is it's a beater, and also on reverse with the choice, I can top check up to 3 cards and add up to 2 characters from among them. Going into the level 3 Asuna, on play heal, climax combo on attack, I can discard a Bunko or Avatar neck character. And if we do, she gets the following effect: up to twice per turn when damage dealt by her is cancelled, we can burn 2. So the idea behind this deck is we are going to try to utilize as much damage pushing as possible with a level 0 and a level 1 combo. We have a 3-3-2 split, so we have 6 live climaxes in the early game for us to be able to play and get advantage with. And then for the Asuna, we do have a couple of cards that can pair pretty well along with her. We have the 2-3 Hollow event. If we give that to the Asuna and they take the 3, they have a higher chance of canceling the regular swing, or vice versa. And also another way to try to proc the Asuna cancel burns would be the level 3 Asha. The Asha is on attack, we can pay 1, discard 2, and all of our other characters get up to once per turn when damage dealt by this card is not cancelled, burn 1. So it's going to be a situation where if they cancel, they'll take a burn, and if they don't cancel, they'll take 2 burns. And it's going to be a lot of burns, hopefully. We'll see how that goes, but the idea is we're just going to put on the aggression here. See how we deal against those impregnable Yukina 2-1-10 case, you know. So that entire deck just tries to span out as many big guys as possible. And my deck is not designed to be very kind of like big in power, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting matchup, I think.
Yep.
I feel like I always see you with those on attack, give all your characters not cancel burn ones.
Madoka.
First Madoka, now in Dengeki. It's like a faded relationship with those.
And this one's significantly cheaper than the Madoka one. I needed to offer my firstborn for that. So this one I'm okay with just paying a pittance of a stock and 2 cards. So it's not that bad. It does help that Asuna is just simply pitch 1.
Right.
So even though she heals on play and Ashia also heals on play, if I have a decent hand size going into final turn, I should be able to pull everything off.
Yep.
We are still going to use the Dengeki for seconds. Okay, there you are.
Alright, I'll go ahead and choose this one.
Okay, you're going first.
I'm going first.
There you are.
Alright, presenting this to you. Oops. Okay.
Oh, it's so weird being on this side of the table.
This is a hand. Okay.
I also have a hand.
How greedy.
Simu running the permutations about if X, Y, and Z all happen.
I think we are going to... I don't need stock. Okay, yeah. I think we're going to discard just No, I don't. No, I think we have to be a little smart. I'm gonna go ahead and discard 3 cards.
All right. I'll pitch 4.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
All right, let's get it started.
All right, let's go. Draw for turn. That's a good card to see. I'm happy to see that one. Let's clock a Jess and Buta and draw 2 here. Ooh, okay. Wow. I have some decent turn 1 plays. I think I'm going to go again, you know, play a bit more
sensible line.
More sensible line. I could try
Alright.
for high roll, but I think this is a pretty good
Yeah.
turn 1 play. So this one is when it sends from field to waiting room, I can pay 1 and clock myself to top 4 at a level 1 or higher. Go ahead and direct here for 1, 2, 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Three's good. Alright, draw for turn. We'll clock our level 3 Asuna. Draw 2. Okay. Alright, let's try lane.
No.
Since that's what this deck is designed to do. We're going to start off with our beautiful handsome man Anos. 3/5 beater, and then on reverse, if I don't have a back row, I can look at up to top 2 and summon a level 0 character I see there. We're going to play our own Aizawa Emma, aka the Just Brainstorm, and finish it off with this level 0 Miuri and Cole. This is like Spice and Wolf at home.
Spice and Wolf, the sequel.
The sequel.
This is like...
Oh, is this like their children?
Yeah,
Are they
no. So Lawrence is the original guy.
Yeah.
And this is his like apprentice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think his name's Cole, right?
Yeah, Miuri and Cole. Okay. So this card has 2 effects. Both are on play. I'm going to use the first one where it's on play if I have 2 or more other characters I can draw on this card one. I draw. And yeah, that's fine. I'll pitch the level 3 Ami. It also has a second effect if I can on play choose a card in my hand and put it stock, but we're going to save that. I'm not going to go super ham. Alright, let's go into attack. We're fronting with the Anos, triggering for 1.
Alright, I'll take the 1.
On reverse, look at up to top 2. And we'll summon a Climax Swapper. A +1 is a +1. We can't complain.
Yep.
Direct attack for 2.
1, 2. I'll take the 2.
And direct attack for 2.
For 2. 1 and 2. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. This goes to the waiting room. Thinking about the effect here, I could grab the +1 here. I am a little scared because this is a Yukina and this is a Yukina.
Yep.
And I kind of don't want to mill that much without a way to like guarantee that I don't just lose all my Yukinas.
Yeah, you'll need the level 0 that shuffles back to
yeah, but that's
insurance.
like a one-off.
It is
right?
a one-off.
So like, yeah, I don't know, but I do kind of want cards in hand. Oh, this is a little bit. This is hard.
Simu has so many crossroads, and I'm just like, I'm gonna play 3 characters in attack.
Alright. I think we're not gonna use the effect.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Especially since we already have good blue to level up it. And yeah, let's just hope we don't draw the Yukina.
Cool.
Draw! That's not Yukina, that's good. Alright, we'll clock Tomoka and level the index. So this deck wants to reveal 1s and higher with the Yukina and 2s and higher with the Tomoka. So it's really important to try to level 0s as much as possible.
Yeah.
Draw 2. 1 and 2. Okay, that's good. Nothing bad here. Nothing bad happening. Alright. Okay, we'll go ahead and play 1 copy of the Kojo vampire dude. I never actually watched.
Me neither. It was always really popular in the early 10s. But,
I just know her catchphrase, which I will say once I...
Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Alright, I need to think about my third attacker. It's an on reverse effect. So I can't just do that. Alright, I'm trying to think. Okay, well I think we do play a Jess and Pig just for the top check effect when I play a Climax.
Yeah, it's super useful.
Yeah, that's gonna be really nice. And I'm just trying to think, like, do I need plus right now? You know what? Actually, I think this is early enough in the game that I could get away with using this plus effect here. I think it's probably the best time to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Hero Emmy. I'm going to pay 1. I'm going to use this opportunity to get the Tomoka from my waiting room into clock. So not only is this going to give me red for now, which I'm not going to use right now, but she does need herself in level down the line for her own effect. And like since I already had one, this is like just a really good time to get it and not have to worry about that later. And now I can search for a level 1 or lower character. And I think... Oh, wait. That's weird. Oh, never mind. Okay. Let's see. I thought this deck ran a counter, but it doesn't. So.
Yeah, not a level 1 counter.
Okay. Let's just grab this. This could come up down the line. I think there's some interesting things we could do with this. So on play, I can choose up to 2 of the Sword Shaman of Lion King organization Yukina from the waiting room, and I can either put them at the top or at the bottom. Wait. Wait, it's just the bottom?
It should just be the bottom.
I can't read Japanese. I was reading the Japanese section. I thought I said it's at top or bottom.
Right. Kashika.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, but this basically will allow us to stack them back in the future if we need them. Alright, so I don't know anything about Strike the Blood, but I do know that I think this is the main character guy, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah, so he wants to like fight or something, but then the girl goes, "Ie senpai, kore wa watashi no tatakai desu," and she comes in and tries to fight for him. So I just used that effect to summon the clock, summon 1, and we're gonna use this effect to
Watashi no tatakai.
Watashi no
but like she's sending the 1-0 guy to clock, and it's just her.
yeah.
It's actually my battle, okay, senpai.
Yeah, it's just my battle. So yeah, I think that's pretty good flavor. I like that a lot. And after I do that, I'm going to use Jess and Pig, and then we will move into combat.
Cool.
Alright, so Jess and Pig activates. I'll look at the top 2. This is going to be really helpful for the Yukina effect, so I know exactly what I'm adding. So is this a level 1 or high? Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, you get the guarantee plus on the Yukina if you see 1 or higher in the top 2.
Alright, moving into attack, let's talk about this Yukina effect. So
yes,
this
what does she do?
Yukina, of all my characters are Dengeki Bunko, she gets plus 5,000 power, and that's cross turn, so it's just going to be 10k. When this is placed and she's in the front row, I can just find 1 from the deck and summon it out, which is what I just did. And when she reverses a battle opponent, if there's a climax in the climax area, I reveal the top card of my deck, and if that card is a level 1 or higher card, I can put it to my hand. So that effect is not climax combo dependent, so if she lives,
you can play like a standby, and then you'll still get the
something
effect.
else, and I'll still get the effect. Yeah. Alright, so let's start with this center Yukina. I'm going to front attack here for 1, 2. I'm going to trigger for 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. My Kuro Neko's.
Oh no.
Right. I'll level a, let's see. I'll level 1 of my Sakuri and Elves.
Alright, and then on reverse, I'll reveal the top of my deck. That is a level 1 or higher
Wow,
card.
That's a burn counter.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're going to grab the counter real quick. And I would like to reveal later, because if it's a climax, I don't want to bury it early, I think. So we're going to go ahead and attack here. Ooh. Front for 1, 2, trigger 4, 2.
Okay. Oh, my combos. Okay.
And I'm going to front here for 1, 2, trigger 4, 3.
1, 2, cancel.
Okay, and I'm going to use the effect, reveal level 1 or higher.
Wow.
Hand.
Pretty good.
Alright, I'll pass turn to you.
Okay. Stand and draw. Let's clock our 2-1. Actually, I might have to clock. Well, actually, no, I have a Riki. I can fix my color. Should be no problem. Yeah. Okay. Do I want to save this save this mine? Let's see. So there are 10Ks. If I play Taiga, she'll go to 6, 5, 7, 5, 9. So it won't be quite enough. So I can only reverse the Emmy, I think. Unless I get 2 Taigas, I think. No. 2 Taigas. I'll still need power somewhere, which I don't think I have here. How many Taigas am I out in waiting room? 2. Okay, I'm going to clock a Taiga. With the idea that if I do draw into her Climax combo, I'll search for my last copy and get the one reverse off of Emmy. But if I don't, then she's not really doing anything. Okay. I am 1 out. What are we doing here? I actually think that this might be an Ano's turn.
Ooh, Anos. That means you have to push your back row up, and
which I probably intended on doing anyways. Yeah, honestly, this doesn't seem half bad. I will use my own Emmy and activate her on play. Pay 1. And I'll clock some yellow that I intend on clocking later. Honestly, it probably just might be one of these Taigas, so I'll just put in an Anos to the bottom. I'll search. I think I will go for a Kuroneko.
Okay, what does that Kuroneko do?
So the Kuroneko is when I play a Climax, I can reveal the top card of my deck. And if it's a Dengeki, I can add it to hand. And then when I trigger a Climax, I can discard 1 card and rest herself to salvage anything. Salvage any character.
I see. So it's when you trigger Climax, you can pay 1 and discard?
I can, no, discard and rest herself.
Rest herself. Okay, I see.
To salvage.
Okay, yeah. I see. So Anos summons standing. So theoretically,
that could happen.
that could happen.
But that's not the line we're going for. This is actually my last copy of Kuroneko.
Okay.
I just wanted to secure it because I didn't have any other ones left. The Anos, I think I'm just going to try to go for any 0, honestly.
I see, okay.
The deck does run 22 zeros. So it's kind of constructed for Anos to try to hit with a high degree of frequency. But otherwise, my hand wasn't looking like it could contest the 2-1 Yukinas anyway, so... No, if I don't have a Climax, what can you do? We're just going to go into attacks now. Let's start with the front for 1.
Alright, I'll take the 1.
Okay, on reverse, check, check. Unfortunately, there is no 0 here, so we milled the 2. Okay, and we're just going to crash. For 1, yeah, not us.
Cancel.
Okay, and front. Goldbar. So we'll add that bar to hand and blind stop 1.
Alright, take the 1.
Okay, that's all from me. Your go.
Alright, stand the Yukinas, and I'll draw for turn. Alright, so this is the part where the deck just starts, hopefully going out of control.
Yep.
And, you know, being able to do everything it wants. 1, 2, 3. So I'm 3 Climaxes out. I didn't trigger any last turn. And I think at this point, like, I'm just gonna be floating in hand advantage if you can't answer the Yukinas. So I'm not really in a position where I need a clock, I think. Until you come up with an answer to a Yukina. So I'm not going to clock here. I will... Let's see here. I will brainstorm just to get some deck speed going on. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I hit 1. Oh, that is so good. That is so funny. We could go for like even more deck speed. Okay, here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many cards left in deck? That's like not too bad. So we do that, and I think we can just. Okay, we don't need like. I don't think we need on-demand deck speed here, so I'll just try to grab something for next turn. Which will be... Okay, yeah. I think this Len is going to be pretty good just to hold on to in the future in case we need to zoom through our deck at any given point. Alright, we're going to move the Yukinas over here. We're going to just play a... wait, actually, is this mandatory? You may choose. Okay. Whew.
If you wanted, you could also just like front here first if you really wanted to.
Yeah, but I'd like to do it last because if it's like a climax, I would like to. Oh, okay. I would like to just have that be a cancel rather than have to trigger it.
That's true.
Yeah. So, all right, and then I think what we're gonna do here is we're going to play a standby. And we're gonna go ahead and standby this 2 on level support.
Very nice.
And I'll use the Jessa and Buta effect. Top check 2. Oh shoot. Okay. That's fine. This order is fine. Okay. Yeah. Alright, we're going to attacks here. This will be a direct here. Reveal. It is a 0, so it doesn't even do anything.
Yeah, it just leaves it there.
So this will be for 2.
Okay. So.
Alright. Direct attack here for a 1/2 trigger for pants. I'm going to grab. Let's see here. I'm probably gonna hit level 2 next turn, so I think I'm gonna grab a standby. And trigger here for a 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, level.
Okay.
Level Taiga.
Alright, and then I'm gonna front here for 1, trigger for 1.
Okay, so.
And on reverse, I'll reveal top of our deck. Nothing happens.
Okay. It's been unfortunate we took that 3 to go to level 2, but we should be able to get a good amount of advantage because of that through our brainstorm. So we'll see how this turn goes. Draw for turn. Interesting. That's a really good draw. Okay. Alright. So my play this turn will largely depend on how many climaxes I hit from this brainstorm. I'm at 4, so I should have a good amount in there.
That's a lot. Yeah. I mean, you have one
we have one hand and one
so
blind
2.
stock, so it really is depending on the blind stock here. But if this brainstorm goes well, then we're going to have an amazing turn. So we're going to start with the brainstorm. We will not clock.
Okay.
That is a blind stock, and we'll see if we can hit some climaxes.
Oh,
and we hit 2.
That's the maximum amount.
Which is the maximum amount. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 2 cards left in deck. My shuffle back Neko, I think. Alternatively, we could just try to go for more advantage. That would also be pretty decent. Cards in hand?
Full 7.
Okay. Let's see. I think if I shuffle 2 back, six, 8, 9. So here is the decision between killing both of his Yukinas or using one of the slots to plus with another Kuroneko. And I think I want to try to contest a bit more. So I'm going to go for just a single Kuroneko here, and I'm going to salvage 2 cards for the following turn's plays then. So I'll grab an Ami and an ISA, and we will go with order of operations. We'll play the Kuroneko first, and then I'll play an ISA, and on play I will activate her effect. I can shuffle 2 cards back into my deck. How many in Waiting Room?
Climaxes?
Yeah.
There are 4 climaxes in Waiting Room.
Okay. We're gonna go for a bunch of triggers.
Seems pretty good.
Hit him very hard. So when I do the shuffle back, she gets 1000 power for the turn, and also on attack I get pay 1 Twin Drive. Yep.
I'll just tap.
Okay. Next I'm going to play a copy of my 2/1 Mai. She gets 1,000 per every one of my characters on play. So she gets 4,000 power here, and then this will get 5,000 power. And when I reverse your bonus character in battle, if I have any climax in play, I can clean stock one.
From waiting.
Yeah. Alright, we'll go into 1k1, and I'll activate the effect of Jess first, rearranging the top 2 cards of my deck. Okay. And then activate Kuroneko when I play the climax, reveal top if it's a character at the hand, so add the Asuna. And then we'll start with attacks. Front here, 12k for 3.
Alright, 1, 2, and 3. Cancel.
Okay, on reverse I will clean stock 1. I think I'll just bury an Anos here. Front for 2.
1, cancel. Oh, cancel?
Okay. Those were the last 2, so hopefully I trigger here. Here I think I'll stock this 2-1 with the intention of maybe next deck rotation I can pay it off through brainstorm and salvage it. Alright, and then I will front, and this is for 3.
Okay.
Refreshing 7.
Okay, well, I'm definitely taking this 3. Let's think about my next turn real quick. Oh, that's pretty fun.
There you go.
Okay.
Refresh point.
1, 2, 3. Definitely take it. Level up with a Tomoka. So now I have the condition for her. And this gets reversed. These go to waiting room.
Okie dokie. Here you
I
go.
will not use the effect. I'll stand and draw. Okay. Oh yeah, there's 4 cards left in deck now. Right, that's perfect, I think, because I can. Yeah, that's. Oh, is it? Oh, wait, hold up. Oh no. Oh no, wait. I think that's not perfect. I think I'm 1 off. Oh, I need to read a card. What does this do? It's mill 2, right? I think I just don't clock then. I think that's the play. Because I go that, and then mill 2. Oh wait, hold up. If I clock, oh. No wait, if I clock, I draw 2, that, mill 2. Oh wait, no, I should clock. I should clock for this play. Yeah, I should clock. Okay. I'll clock this. Draw 2. Yeah, okay. This is correct. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, this gives us some options. I triggered the pants on the second attack. Yeah, I triggered on the second attack, so it's right here. I could just play this to... No, actually I can't play that very easily. I think we might not be able to pay it out this turn. Unless I do this, which is like... Is that even worth it? You just refreshed?
That I did.
Maybe it's worth it? Oh man. Well, let's do what I was thinking about doing first. Okay, so I think we're gonna play this here. So the 1-0 Kojo, I yeeted him off the stage earlier, but what he can actually do when he's on stage is he gets plus 2,000 power, and it's the same effect as the 2 on Yukina when it reverses a battle opponent and I have a climax in play. I can reveal top card of my deck. If it's level 1 or higher, I can add to my hand. So hopefully we can get a little bit of advantage that way. And then in the center slot, I'm going to go ahead and play the Cyber Empress Asagi. We're going to play 2 of the Yukinas to the bottom of my deck. And then
Those can act as some nice plussing.
I'm not plussing with those. When this card is placed on stage, I can choose one of my other Dengeki, and that gets 2k power until end of turn. I'll give it here. How big is your mine?
Oh, you don't have a standby. Oh, these are 7k.
Okay, well, we can kill it. That's good.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and rest this to get a marker. So this effect is I can tap it to choose one of my characters. It gets plus 2k and lunchbox. And then I can, if I have 3 or less underneath it as a marker, I can choose one to put it underneath as a marker.
Yuji's making Taiga a bento.
I think we're just gonna put this. I don't think we need this. That's face down. So now this is 3k plus 2k from our own effect, plus 2k from this effect, and then plus 2k from this effect. So 3, 5, 7, 9, 9, 5. So
sounds good.
It's quite large.
Stand.
Are we going to do the funny play? I think we're going to do the funny play.
Stand by me.
No. Before then, I'm going to additionally pay 3 so I can pay out the climax, buff another 15, and when it reverses the battle opponent, I can deal 3 damage to you. And then...
Fair.
And then, we'll play the standby.
Simu's choosing violence.
So we're going to go ahead and standby the Tomoka.
Yes.
And then I'll use the Jess effect to top check 2. Actually, no. I'll just do more damage. More damage is better. Alright, well then... When does this activate? At the beginning of my attack phase? Alright, so at the beginning of my attack phase, if my hand is 5 or less cards, and my hand has exactly 5 cards after using the event, I'll go ahead and use the effect to stand this.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh god.
We'll attack here first.
Oh, there's so much damage incoming.
This is going to be, so let's do the powers again. 3, 5, 7, 9, 9, 5, 11.
You got it, sir.
For 2 damage.
Oh goodness. Cancel?
On reverse, I will reveal it is a level 1 or higher. I will add this one to my hand.
Okay.
So if you remember, the last 2 cards of my deck happen to be 2,
Okay, but let me take the burn 3 first.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
I have to do that.
Yeah.
Cancel, okay.
Alright, so this card's effect, experience, if I have her in the level and it attacks, I put the top 2 cards of my deck into my waiting room and I deal X damage, which is the number of level 2 or higher cards that I mill.
Whoa, it's like he knew!
Wow! Deal, burn 2.
Yeah.
After I refresh.
Going back 7, right?
Going back 7, yes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Wombo combo.
Wombo combo.
This is not Falco right here. Oh my goodness. Woo!
It's like I'm playing Fighting Climax.
Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax.
Yeah.
I'm getting dunked on by the high school.
What high school?
Middle school? Elementary school? Elementary school basketball team. Okay.
She's in 5th grade, sir.
I haven't seen the show. You know, these anime girls, they could be 10 or 40 or 1,000.
That is very true. Alright, refresh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Burn 2.
Burn 2.
Cancel.
Oh, and then this will trigger for 1, 2, trigger for 3.
Herself. 3's good.
Alright, and then finally, this is just tiny. We're just gonna crash. For 1, 2.
Okay. 2's good. Okie dokie.
Alright. Pass turn to you.
Well, that turn went significantly better than I expected. I had expected to not have early play condition anymore for my Ami, so that came in accordance. But I still have an ISA, so that could definitely be of help. Okay, draw for turn. This could potentially be really good. Potentially. I wonder if I clock. I honestly think I clock here. I mean, what's the difference between clocking and not clocking? It's just 1 damage, right? And clocking opens up my lines to be so much better compared to any alternatives I might have. Yeah, clock's good. I'm gonna clock. Go to level 3. We'll just put in... we'll put in Kuroneko. Draw 2. Okay. How much plus do we really need? Not that much. We have everything that we'll want from this here Ami already. So we're going to play the level 3 Ami. She is an early play if I have 2 more climaxes. Or 2 less climaxes waiting, but since we're level 3, she just comes down. During my turn, she gets 2k. And then during the turn she's played, when I reverse her character, I can salvage 2. So your Tomoka is currently 12, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's my 11. Okay, I'm going to finish off with another ISA. And the idea here is the ISA can pump 2k anywhere on attack. So we're going to put everything onto the Ami, make her 15k so that we can get that reverse guaranteed and do the salvage. And nothing else that we really need to do here. All the salvage targets I want are in my waiting room already. So we're just going to go into attack. Let's front, and I'll give 2k. Actually, hold on. I should think about playing this climax. I kind of forgot about it. I'm gonna play the climax. Okay, 1.
Okay.
So I'm gonna top check 2 with the Jess. Okay. Alright, now we're going to front. Actually, direct's probably better. Alright, direct for 3.
And then plus
2k.
there.
Yeah.
So for 3, 1, cancel.
Okay. Front, give 2k for 2.
1, cancel.
Okay. And front for 3.
Okay. What's the power on that?
16.
And how many cards do you have in your hand?
3.
I'll pay 2, and I'll put a Dengeki character from my stage into my waiting room. Kill this one.
Sounds good.
And that's for 3
This is for 3.
1, 2, 3. Pick 3.
Okay. He did prevent me from plussing 2, but we should be okay still. Go ahead.
Alright, stand and draw. Okie dokie, let's see here. Well, my fun and exciting turn was unfortunately over. Don't think I can do any hilarious things right now.
Gotta play normal wise now.
Maybe you have to play some normal wise. How many? So we're out 2 pants, 1 standby. It would be nice if we could get a climax in hand here. Let's see, anything. I think we should clock here just to give ourselves a bit more options. I'm not really too worried about his finishing power if he only has 3 cards in hand. So clock this, draw 2. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting, but it's not great. Let's see here. All right, what's the power on your board, please?
Everything space.
I think space. Okay. All right. If that's the case, I think we are going to. Oh goodness, that's not good. That's really not good. That's not good. Okay. Let's start with a index. You're gonna discard an Emmy. Reveal top from my deck. So 0. We can grab back the Emmy or grab the Asagi. I'll grab the Asagi. That's a 0 on top. And that's Brainstormer. What should I do here? It's a 0. I mean, I guess we kind of have to just play this line. Alright, go ahead and play a Kirito and Asuna. And now that I have 4 more others, I'll go ahead and play the Horizon. Pay 2. And then I will discard a card from my hand. Discard a card from my hand to heal 1 to hand.
Okay.
Thinking. 1, 2, 3. Do I heal the event or the Taiga? Probably the Taiga. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Taiga. And then we're gonna go ahead and rest this to marker a Emmy. And then give 2k power to. I can't get over here.
That's just.
Wait,
it'll
actually,
be what,
can
3-5?
2-5, 3-5 with a climax, but 2-5 right now. It's not gonna be over. Yeah. I guess I'll just give 2k to here.
Sure.
Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and play a
Sideways card.
Jess?
Yeah.
2. Okay, we'll leave it there. And front attack here for 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, cancel.
Okay. Front attack here for 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, cancel.
I want to front or side here. Let's see. I think fronting is just probably better. I'm just gonna front here for 1, 2, trigger 4.
Standby.
Standby.
Ooh, okay.
Does that change anything? Well, we're probably standbying out a Tomoka. Where am I standbying out a Tomoka? He did contest the first one, which was really annoying. I do kind of want to save this. Yeah, we're gonna stand by over the back row, just so.
I think that's fair. You know, I'm at level 3 already, so.
Yeah, and I think you have a bunch of way to get power, so I'm just gonna do that for this one with the 3 damage.
1, 2, 3, cancel.
Oh,
Wow.
Alright.
Well, let's use all the stock that we saved up. We're gonna 3 stock just a 2 soap eater here.
Okay.
Do need to get some resources somewhere, and we did cancel 3 times, so we have no more climaxes in our deck. But all things considered, we are still in a pretty okay position here. Can't complain. I definitely can't complain about triple canceling. Let's think about what our lines are here. One line that I have in mind is I can I can brainstorm and then heal off the refresh point, and that allows me to achieve maximum compression. I have the lowest amount of percentage chance of dying. This would, let's see. Unfortunately, I can't contest a Kirito Asuna with my ISA since it is 500 bigger through the level assist. If I did want to give 2k to the Ami. But I think the Horizon herself is already 12, so... Yeah, I think I can only kill one or the other, and not both, if I can help it here. Let's see. What other lines do I have besides Brainstorm Heal? Brainstorm Heal is pretty decent, I think. I could also just... The more greedy line would be Clock. And Heal. And then I end my turn at 3-1. Is that worth it? He does have a Tomoka here already, so next turn he is representing a burn 3 if he finds a climax. That seems a bit spooky. I think at 3-1, the numbers are significantly better for him compared to 3-0 if he is presenting with a bunch of 3s. I would personally rather be at 3-0 instead, so I think clocking here doesn't make as much sense to me. So we're gonna no clock. Alright, let's brainstorm. Back 8.
How many going? All 8?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, there you go. Refresh point. Now, I can keep the Kuroneko in the back row. There is a 3-2 Asuna here that I would really like to salvage in the case I trigger a Goldbar. If I trigger a choice, I'll just grab the Asuna anyways. But in that case, I can also grab the Nico with my Kuroneko. So there are some pretty high value targets in my weird room that makes me want to save the Kuroneko in the back row. So I'm actually thinking of playing another healer instead of the Asuna and just attacking with it. This would also allow me to contest all his lanes. and not leave myself vulnerable to an empty slot. So I will go ahead and do that. I'll play the level 3 Ashia, which also heals on play. Not with the intent of using his effect this turn, but just as an attacker. And then I will be able to contest everything here. Okay, let's go into attack. We'll direct and give 2k with to the Ami. And this is for 2.
Alright, 1, 2. I'll take the 2. Level up. We don't need the clean cut where we're going.
Okay. Then I'll front with Ami during her turn, plus 2k. 2k with this, so 13 for 2.
1, 2. Cancel.
And then we'll front for Goldbar. So a couple things happen here. I will blind stock and then activate Kuro Neko's effect, resting herself and discarding a card to salvage any character. And because I kept the Goldbar, I'm going to grab this to be able to grab my Climax combo next turn.
I see. Okay, that's 2 damage?
Yeah.
1, 2. Take the 2.
Alright, over to you.
Alright, these go to waiting room. I'll stand and I draw. Okay. He's quite compressed, which is not good for me. Alright, go ahead and clock. Alright, how many cards do I have in here? Clock draw 2. Yeah, I think it's valid to keep this one. So we're gonna go ahead and clock this. Right, can we draw a
he's clocking
card? Wow, that's pretty good. That's actually so good. That's actually so good. What the heck? That's so good. That's so good. What's the best way to do this? 4. Wait, 3 mill attack. Wait, no, that's not true. Wait, 4 mill attack. No, attack, mill, attack, mill. Okay.
He's doing the math.
That works. So we're gonna go. I have enough for everything, right? So this is 2 stock, 1 stock, and then 0, and we just hold this. Okay, seems good to me. Let's go. Get together Kirito Rani. I can look at up to the top 4 cards in my deck. Choose up to 1 Dengeki or flop them on them, reveal it, and put the rest away room. So just top 4 mills. So, like, I need to check my mills again. So mill, trigger, attack, and then the mills. Okay, yeah. So it's exactly 4.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and grab Sure. Sure. Okay. Wait a second. Where are my Yukinas?
There's one in your clock.
Did I trigger them?
I
don't remember. Alright, whatever. We will go ahead and play a Palm Top Tiger, and for the cost, I will use 2 of the markers.
Yes.
For 1 of the stock, and pay 1. And then on play, I'll use the effect. I'll pay 1. There's it. And then I'm thinking.
5 stock.
5 stock and a new deck. How many cards in deck?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
25, so assuming I'm
either 6 or 7 and 25.
6 or 7. I think it's like an icy tail, right? But I'm not doing damage. It's like
I think if you can't refresh my deck this turn,
yeah,
I think the P1 is just better. I just went through how like the 1 damage is so much better than being at 3-0. I think if you can,
that's true if I have a 1k one, but I don't, right? So it just depends on my triggers.
Like if you have like standby and triggers, the 3s will be really good.
That's
right?
true. That's true. Yeah, I think I will go for the ping one.
Okay. I actually hope I cancel this. I do not.
Okay. And now we have 2 Yukinas, so we're gonna go ahead and play an Asagi again. This is quickly becoming my favorite card in the entire deck.
Oh, you just get to burn 2 for free all the time.
Bottom there. All right, and then I'll go ahead and rest Ryuji and Taiga, to marker 0.
Where do you get power?
Oh, sorry. Oh, power.
Give 2k.
Oh, give 2k.
Remember the Taiga has anti
So
backup.
this is how big?
10.
All right, we'll just power here.
Sure.
And then power here again.
Sure.
Okay, and last but not least,
Tomoka 16k.
boom. All right. On placement of standby, I'm gonna go ahead and standby out Tomoka, and then we'll move into
Such a scary board.
attack phase.
Yep.
So at the beginning of the attack phase, both of Tomoka's activate. I will stand this one with her effect, and for this one, I will pay 1, send the climax to the waiting room to deal 3 damage to you.
Yes. That's all.
Okay.
All right. I need your other Tomoka to not hit.
Okay. So the top.
Okay, so
3.
mill, trigger,
So I'm
mill.
attacking with this last. Is basically how. It
Yeah,
works.
one of these will be attacking last. So
Well,
it's
I'm
like,
attacking with this one because it's against the 1. So I'm attacking with this one last for sure.
oh yeah, okay, so this
Yeah,
particular one. Sure.
yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So I think we're just gonna go front here first and rip off the band-aid.
That's one.
Burn 1
One sticks.
for 1, 2. Trigger for 3.
Oh boy. I need to cancel this one. I do not.
Okay.
Yeah, bite.
Yup.
I'm in trouble, guys.
Alright, front.
Oh boy.
For 1, 2. Trigger for 2.
1, 2. Ah! GG.
Yeah, and just showing
No.
off the 2 at the end.
Was this a blind stock? Oh, yes, it was.
Unfortunate.
It happened.
Actually, if I attacked here first, I did trigger a 3, so it would have been a burn 2 if because it was like I milled one of these. Yeah. So, but anyways,
Man, that the synergy there was
do
so
you want to
nice.
know the best part too?
All right.
Stop this. I would have 3 stock.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was super fun. I think you got to show off all the aspects of your deck and what makes that particular climax lineup really, really nice. The 2-1 Yukina is just being able to get advantage just by existing, right? Even if you don't hit the level 1 or higher sometimes, if your opponent can't deal with them, you just still plus. Yeah, what are your own thoughts having played this deck? I know you already said some of them, which is like, this is your favorite card. But yeah, well, what are your general thoughts?
How much?
I'll have to do some numbers. We'll see. Okay.
Honestly, so
Hey, you like it?
So like, I don't know that much about Dengeki as like a whole set. I know like most of the combos,
Yeah.
and then like this deck was put together by you.
Yeah, I put it
right?
together,
So
yeah.
Mike put it together. So this was my first time just dry run piling this deck.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so fun. They're just so silly. I think like yeah, I don't know. It feels really fun because like I will say one thing about the Yukina combo. I remember when the deck came out in JP, a lot of people were playing it where they would double change and then spawn 4 Yukina,
Oh,
2 in
yeah,
the front,
uh-huh.
and then 1 here, 1 here.
Uh-huh.
But it just doesn't make sense to me to
does
do
not.
that because you're taking a lot of damage, and even though you technically get like the tri-field, like the third lane being occupied doesn't actually, like, I don't think it benefits you that much. And then I prefer playing around 2 and then having the third lane to use for like utility, and
Yeah.
like having it die is actually good because if you let it die, then you get a reverse
Exactly.
for the following turn, which is what I was doing. I was just farming
Yeah.
the third lane, right?
Exactly.
And so that felt really comfortable. So I think, definitely, I think the Yukina combo, if you are to play it, just playing round 2 is like probably best.
Yeah.
I think that felt really good. And then yeah, just that one turn when I got to do everything was just so silly, just so silly.
5 or less hand. Let's go.
by playing the event,
Yeah.
just to get
Paying the event, paying out the stock, having
yeah.
extra aggression.
that was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, this is definitely a really cool deck. Yeah. Just let me know, Mike.
Okay, we'll do. I gotta see about extras. But yeah, on my end, the concept is obviously, as I said at the beginning, where you have 6 climaxes that are live that you can apply a lot of pressure with. I think the one big downfall for me this particular game was that I hard mulliganed for a climax and I still couldn't find one by turn 2. So when he was at level 1, I couldn't do anything to like try to put on the aggression. So that really put a hamper on not only my my damage output, but also my ability to plus. You guys will have seen that like my hand size constantly was like 3 to 4 because without a climax I can't do anything. But it's the idea anyways, right? Like compared to like a standard 4/4 line where 4 of our climaxes can give us advantage at level 1 or level 0, this deck runs a couple of extra ones and you can kind of just vary it up based on whatever climax you see. So it's like if you find a Goldbar, then you can go into multiple Cronekos. If you see the choice, you can go into the Taiga, and then either way, you'll have pretty big attackers because Taiga's really big. Isa can give extra power, so you can contest most level 1s reasonably comfortably. And that's the whole idea. You just compress, play some normal Weiss, and then the Croneko. I honestly, when I was first testing, like I was first trying to make like Kirino work, so I was testing like Kuroneko Kirino, just throwing darts at the wall, seeing if it sticks. And initially, I really did not like the Kuroneko profile on paper, but it's really impressed me in a lot of ways. Even if you don't play her actual Goldbar on the turns where you're playing something else, her actual filter is extremely powerful. Being able to convert any of your cards in hand to anything else, it will just solve a lot of your hand fixing issues that you might not normally be able to fix, or just have your hand be literally perfect if it is just one card away. And then the finisher line is basically just like you want to go to like Asuna and Ashia's, and then you do have that cheeky 2/1, a 2/3 hollow counter that like we saw on Simu's end. He got to use it, but I had to discard mine because I was kind of low on resources, but it's the idea.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Kuroneko filter is super good, especially with this Climax lineup, because not only is it helping you filter out the bars, but also your choices, because they can only add cards with soul triggers to your hand, but if you wanted something without a soul trigger, then you can use the Kuroneko to swap the soul trigger off, which really alleviates some of like the kind of the selectivity issues with choice.
Right.
And so basically you just have best of both worlds.
Yeah. And the one other thing I really like about Kuroneko combo is it allows me to run the level 0 Anos with like full confidence, because this is a deck that is more towards my preferred level 0 ratios of just being 20 plus. I think Dengeki Bunko, like for example, like Simu's deck, I think Simu's deck runs like, I want to say 17. I think it might be either 17 or 18 zeros, which by no means is a low number, but it is very conscious of trying to run as little zeros as possible. And it's kind of like a balancing act between running zeros for your consistency at level 0, or for your level 1 and higher game where you can start hitting all those top checks off of the Yukina, milling the 2s and higher off of the... What is her name? Elementary girl? Tomoka? Yeah. So things like that. And I think Dengeki Bunko, as I said, has a lot of that level 1 and higher thing. So the fact that I get to build a deck in Dengeki that just still gets to run 20 plus zeros, for me, I think it is something that I like quite a bit. But yeah, that's the general concept behind this particular build. But that does wrap up our Dengeki Bunko content block. We are going to be featuring Shauna, and Shauna obviously did get a significant increase in power level through the Dengeki Shauna cards. But we are going to be featuring that deck in the upcoming Love Life block. Love Life is coming out this upcoming Friday, and we are going to obviously be bringing you guys all the latest details on what that set is all about. But until then, final wrap up. Any last words before we wrap this video up, Simu?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just really excited to see
like
this set. I mean, well, but in this set in general, I'm excited to see it in the English metagame. I think it's going to be a breath of fresh air. And I think we're getting the Volume 2 in JP...
No, that's Fujimi.
That's Fujimi.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm getting all the Bunkos mixed up. But I do think that this... I do think that seeing Bunkos still get support in JP means that this set is expected to have the opportunity to be revisited in the future, which makes me feel like it's a pretty fun investment. Like if you're interested in any of these titles, like I think this set is really cool. It has a lot of potential.
Yeah, this really hits the late 20s, early 30s, even mid 30s demographic, because there's so many of these titles that were adapted into classic anime shows back in the early 10s and even before that. So yeah, definitely a really big set. I think a lot of people are probably underestimating this set because they probably hear bad things about it when it first came out on JP. And it isn't by no means, I think, something that is going to be the top meta dominator, you know. But I think there are enough cool cards in the set to which, like, if you wanted to make your own brew, you could represent a deck that your opponent probably doesn't know what you're playing, and then you could surprise them and maybe get a couple of really tricky wins that way. And it honestly does have all the modern tools you need to succeed. Like all the level zeros are really nice, and then whatever combos you go with kind of just mesh well together, regardless of which climaxes you run. So yeah, that's wrap it up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys this upcoming Friday for Love Live. Thanks for watching, and take it easy. Bye.
Bye bye.